Linton Films, the official sponsor of Freddy's Yard Studio Production, presents London Traders, Ruby Traders, Elite Traders, Hall and Mall Road, Lahore. We've conducted this interview exclusively for our valued customers in Pakistan, in UK, and all over Europe. Enjoy.
So your name is Garrett.
Garrett.
Garrett, that's how you pronounce it. And you,
Ruben.
you're based in Italy?
Yes. In Germany. Yeah.
And Yamaha. Hello and welcome to ISE in Europe. We are in Amsterdam, right with Yamaha. As you can see, Yamaha is one of the most bespoke brand in the world, producing consoles, digital consoles and various professional audio products. I've got Mr. Ruben with me, he's based in Netherlands, and I've got Mr. Garrett here, he's based in Germany. We'll quickly do a very brief product review of QL1 console and CL1 as well, and we've got something incredible to show you with the new products they have produced, and that could be very ideal for you to know what exactly they do and what is the purpose of them. Hello Mr. Ruben, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Hello Mr.
Hi.
Garrett.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Fahad from London. I'm based in London, but I look after two regions of marketing in Pakistan and in the UK. So if you could just quickly take us briefly of QL1. I've got customers interested in QL5 and I've got query of QL1 as well, but you know, especially in Pakistan, we need to really work hard with you guys to learn how these consoles operate, and you know, how can we convince customers to get more Yamaha products in the market.
Get it.
So
Yeah.
we can start as and
Right.
when you're ready.
So this is basically a product family of 5 consoles.
Right.
So we have 2 different QLs.
Right.
The QL1 is the smallest one, and then we have QL5, which is twice as big
Right.
in terms of specification and channel numbers and faders and stuff like that. And then we have the CL family, which is also well, basically the same console, but then a little bit more control, so more knobs, some extra features, but it is in the same product family. So if you make a project, it is compatible automatically to all the consoles. Right? And then the CL series we have in 3 different sizes. The CL1, this one is the smallest one, and then we have the CL3 and we have the CL5, which is the biggest one. So in terms of small and big, that is of course the number of faders, but that relates also partly to the number of channels. So the smallest QL1 can do 32 channels, plus 8 stereos. And then the largest CL5 does 72 channels plus 8 stereos. So that is like 72 plus 16. That's
Mainly in Pakistan, they are used by the event management companies or
Yes.
in the studios.
Yes.
Because the problem in Pakistan is everyone cannot operate digital consoles.
Right.
And what customers do, they ask for the price, but suddenly they get scared. So what our concept of marketing behind this strategy is, we need to come speak to you, learn what you have got valuable information for us and for our customers in Pakistan especially.
Yeah.
Because we have to really work hard on them.
Yeah.
Although we do have a distributor there, but the problem is most of the distributors, they do not think about the customers who are just on the lowest level. So we, people like us, we come into these incredible shows and we record videos and we post it on our social media platforms just to raise awareness about products.
Yeah.
When you're ready, we can, if you're done with it, we can move to the next one.
Yeah, so basically this, if you look at the screen, you will see that this is exactly the same screen as this one. So then you can understand that this and that console is exactly technically the same. But this one has some more features. It has more knobs, it has a separate VU meter bridge. Faders can be operated independently. So here I have, because of the fact that you can mix 72 channels on this, we have to, because it's a small size console, we have to define specific layers to operate all the different channels. So I go here, this is a 48 mono console, so 48, and then we have 8 stereos, and then we have some freely assignable faders. Here in the middle, that is separated again from this, so here you can also operate inputs, outputs, DCAs, etc.
Right.
Here you can see one channel in detail, so you can see that an input channel has processing, so we have up to 32 outputs to send to monitors, for example, in a live situation on a theater. We have EQs, we have two dynamic modules, we have inserts, we have lots and lots, oh sorry, wrong one. Lots and lots of plugins, so effects, multi-effects, extra compressors, EQs, so a lot of processing is inside.
Absolutely incredible. Let's move to the next one, I think.
Yeah, so this goes up to 72 channels on a relatively small format. If you are into the bigger projects, you might want to look at that one.
Oh, of course.
That is the Rivage series, which is also product series of consoles. This is a modular system. Right, modular system. So this is based on a surface, which is a remote control, and the actual mixing console is the box down there.
Oh wow!
That is where the actual audio is happening and is calculated.
Right.
And then you can have up to a lot of I/O units. They are modular with different inputs and output cards. That is connected through fiber optics to the DSP. So those units are connected in an optical fiber redundant ring to be sure that connection stays alive in case someone pulls a plug or a fiber is broken or whatever. And then the connection between these two are also made by a redundant connection, copper connection. And then if you move a fader here, actually there the audio is calculated in a different way. So that is how this system works.
I'm sure this system is mainly used in massive studios or with massive event management companies.
Yeah, big events, so large format console, large format stadium concerts or big company productions in broadcast sometimes. So that this is for bigger stuff. Yeah.
The reason, thank you very much for your time. The reason I'm here today, just to make you aware that I've got my business partner from, he's based in Holland, it's Mr. Olu. He looks after.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
He looks after Netherlands region and Nigeria. And you know, we both have the same vision of business. In our region of countries where we are originally from, there are a lot of customers, it is complete injustice for customers. They are fooled by the counterfeit items. And the purpose of the videos and meeting incredible people like you is just to make customers aware. I've got a lot of query about QL5 and QL1. I mean, for me, selling any of the console is not a problem. But the problem is, it is so incredibly helpful for people like me and Olu, to come to you and learn things in a way how this goes. Because you want, you know, you are Yamaha. You won't just tell something which doesn't make sense. The problem with the regions in Africa and in Asia, most of the distributors, they present themselves as Godzillas. So they think that, oh, you can only access Yamaha products through them rather than going to someone else who's distributing. So this is the main concept we are breaking, you know, making the market fragile with a lethal marketing strategy that we come to you guys, we don't, you know, sell counterfeit, and we tell what exactly has been, you know, of course, shown us in form of this type of presentation. And it's incredibly helpful. I mean, I'm very grateful to your time.
Very welcome.
Any message for Pakistan customers from you? About Yamaha products specifically? Yamaha.
Well, I can only say keep an eye on our social media and on the websites we have to see products in detail, and we feature a lot of videos and train a lot of people worldwide. So if you want to know more about the products, then be sure to keep an eye on that.
I'll be in Pro Latin Sound in Germany.
We will be there.
I would love to see you guys again.
Please
Yamaha is one of the brands which will never end, and it keeps going on.
We might have a surprise there. So
thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll switch to Mr. Garrett with the network switches. Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
I won't take much of your time. We'll just go through your network switches, and then we'll move on to the speakers.
Yeah.
So
in the lower rack you can see all our network switches we have now in our product range, and this week at the ISE we finally launched a new series of switches, which is the SWR 2310 series. It's a series of managed network switches with different kind of port configurations, 10 ports, 80 ports, or 28 ports. They all have 10 gig uplink to feature also high data stream networks and have lots of management functionalities like radio server compatibility will be added on. And one of the best things of our Yamaha switches is they are all visible with our Yamaha LAN monitor software, which is a small software tool, scans the network, shows our switches, shows what is connected. If there's a Dante device connected, it shows the Dante firmware and IP addresses of everything.
One of the most intelligent network system, you can call it.
Of course.
Let's move briefly to the speakers. You're the right man to talk about the speakers, please. If you could brief us, are these the new products or they are in the market?
Kindly. So this is the CZR DZR series now in white available. Actually, the speaker series itself was already launched last year, and now the white versions have been launched at the NAMM 1 month ago.
In the US, NAMM show.
In the US, so it's new in Europe now also,
Sure.
of course.
I love the concept of the color, especially they are very sort of, it gives you a positive energy seeing a very light color.
Yeah.
And something you can, they must be used in installation sectors.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly, especially for installations. We need the white color to fit the white rooms and so on. Also to have white brackets, that's also important. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah,
I'm
welcome.
really grateful. And thank you very much for looking at our video. We are at Yamaha. And thanks very much for likes and shares. Thanks.
Thank you ever so much for investing your time watching this incredible interview. Very informative, rather very important for our business. If you need any of the Yamaha products, please do not hesitate to contact London Traders marketing team on their WhatsApp. Please like, share, and of course spread this video all around social media so people can make most of it. Thank you ever so much once again. Goodbye and God bless.